Peter, why do conveyancers blame the chain?
Because it's easier to do it than blame themselves. Why do they blame the chain? Because quite often it is the chain. In much the same way that agents find there's problems in the chains, there is generally a weak link. We talk about weak link with agents. There's quite often, and in fact, it's very common that you get weaker lawyers, people that are running high caseloads, don't have the experience, don't have the expertise, that genuinely do cause delays. And I think it is fair. I think when conveyancers do say, I've got a problem, we had a situation, we had a five property chain a few weeks ago, and there was a person at the bottom and they were doing nothing. And we were in the chain twice, there were 5 transactions, and the lawyer at the bottom, no one could get hold of them. The agent couldn't, we couldn't, and it does happen.
So what top tips have you got to try and move things along for agents? I know we've touched on them in previous videos, but let's have a look at them again.
I think they do need to get involved. I think you do need to get involved. I don't think you can stand back and just say, oh, this is taking a long time. I think you need to ask really good questions. You need to get to understand what's going on in the process.
I mean, do you think estate agents understand conveyancing in the process?
No. And you could make the argument that why do they need to know about it? Okay. Now, I'm not saying they should know the ins and outs of it, but they should understand what stage it's at and what they can do to influence it. And I think that's where agents can make a contribution. If information needs to be found, for example, we see this, for example, with leasehold sales. Okay. Agents can be really helpful dealing with finding out information about a property. They can certainly get involved with that. We do say to agents, however, whilst it's good to be helpful, don't be too helpful. We've seen agents kill deals before where they've gone to the local authority, for example, to try and find out information for us and disclose something they shouldn't, and that's ended in tears as well.
Interesting. So, do you think estate agents should be trained in these things then? How far should that training go?
We spend a lot of time.
And should they get that from the solicitor?
Yeah, they should. We spend a lot of time talking to agents, just
That's you
explain
in the partnership,
process.
isn't it?
The partnership.
Your solicitor's practice.
Yeah,
yes.
we do that. We spend a lot of time. We did a training session just on Thursday with a London agent because they wanted to know more about. They were very clued up. I think, to be fair, I think agency has come a long way, and I think we've definitely seen standards improve. I think the days, and we hear this all the time, oh, it's a White Sox brigade, they only ask if it's going to exchange. We actually don't see that. We see, in general, more agents doing more and more, understanding far more. But I do think that it's up to agents to say, actually, talk to your local lawyer, get them in, go and sit with them, see what they have to deal with. You know, a lot of lawyers, they'd be more than happy to come and talk to you. We have formal training sessions where we'll sit down with 45 minutes, go through the process, but more importantly, answer any questions that they've got that maybe they were too scared to ask before. We see a lot of this.
Thank you, Peter.
Thank you.